All right. Thank you. Welcome back to the second episode of the Married Man's Confessions podcast. So, I want to thank everybody who watched my first episode with me and the married woman herself. I need y'all to go ahead and check that out. It's on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, let's talk about it. Follow me on my Facebook, Married Man. Email me at the MMC podcast at Gmail. THEMMCPODCAST. So, I want to thank my lady for coming out on the first episode. I appreciate her so much. Yeah, that's my baby. So, she did real good. She was a bit nervous, but we did it. We got it in. So, that was good. And I appreciate her for that. So, second episode. Y'all seen the title? Let's talk about it. Are husbands entitled to sex? All right. Now, before I get started, I got a very special guest in the house once again. All right. I got my brother Vic. All right. Give it up for him. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, you guys?
Yeah.
It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show.
It is.
I need to stay tuned. I'll probably be on a couple of other ones.
Oh, yeah, you definitely coming on.
To play a wild card, have people shaking in their boots because they know I'm going to say the most wildest shit. I'm just saying. You know how it goes, man.
Now,
my brother rocking.
Oh, yeah. So before we get started, man, I got to tell y'all about this guy real quick. So when I first came up with this concept to do this podcast, I came up to the wife and told her what I wanted to do. She's like, yeah, I'm behind you. Like, go ahead. If that's what you want to do, let's do it. So started getting ideas, doing some research and stuff. As I said on the first one, it's been almost a 2-year process and I've just been procrastinating. And then I talked to one of my homeboys, Marcus, that's my guy. He was like, hey, man, you got some good stuff, man. When you coming out with it, hey, you need to go ahead and do that. And then, I talked to my man, Adrian. He invited me on his podcast, his platform. I respectfully disagree. So y'all go check that out. It's on YouTube.
Shout out.
It's on streaming sites. I respectfully disagree. Go hit that. Go subscribe. He just started doing shoe reviews. Hey, it's dope. So go check him out, y'all, for real. And then I got this guy over here. So,
man,
funny story. We doing what we was just doing right now. Got a little something going. Got a little bourbon in our hand.
You know how that goes.
We just started to chop it up,
man.
When I tell you we had the dopest conversation, next day he was like, "Hey, bro, I'm still thinking about what we talking about, dude. When are you starting this podcast?" I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna start it soon." He's like, "Man, what do you need to start this podcast?" I'm like, "Man, I really don't need nothing." I said, "All I need is my phone, and I can really get it going." He was like, "Nah, you need some equipment because we look into the future." I was like, "Man, we don't need to do all that, man." Next thing I know, I got some equipment on my doorstep. I'm like, "Dude, are you serious right now?"
Man, you deserve it, bro.
Hey, and I appreciate that. So
you deserve it.
He gave me the kick in the butt that I needed to finally start. So I appreciate those 4 people, man, for giving me that kick, supporting me, and just telling me,
bro,
go do it. So we here, second episode. So let's go ahead and get into this meat and potatoes now, man. So, so we was discussing this topic, and before we get started, to our husbands entitled, are men entitled general to sex? Now, my personal opinion, men just in general, no. Is it expected? Especially if we are seen to court women, if we're seen to got to pay for everything. If I'm out on a date with you, you want me to protect you. If you know, you want me to, you know, just pick up that tab, and then you, especially for the ladies who, you know, don't feel like Applebee's is a
I couldn't even hold my smoke.
women feel like that's not even a suffice date. So even with that, like, no, we are not entitled to it, and we're not entitled to it because we are not one. We're not connected. I haven't got down on one knee with a ring and tell you that, hey, you're worth it. You're willing. I'm willing to die for you. You're my everything. Like, at that point, you know, it's kind of like, hey, run back them yams. Like,
hey, for real. Hey, for real. No lie, bro.
Well,
no lie.
See, but you got to think, like, it's expected, especially for you ladies out there that are talking about, you know, oh, he got to fly me out. Oh, he's got to take me to Ruth's Chris and all this outrageous stuff, because y'all been sold a Disney fantasy for some reason and think that men don't want something in return.
Facts.
Like, we want something in return. Plain and simple.
I want
what you think about that?
No, I want that. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like, if a motherfucker, like, if I'm marrying you and you tell me that I can't have the cat when I want the cat, yeah, I have a fucking problem. I said, you know, at the end of the day, we don't look at women as, you know, an object or anything like that. But at the end of the day as well, you are a wife. We are committed to you. Like you said previously, we would die for you. Me, I'll die for the pussy. I ain't gonna even lie. Some real shit. My wife, I'm dying for the pussy. But what I'm saying is, I'm happily married, by the way, you guys. I'm happily married. But when I get to a certain extent with my wife, you know, she knows that I deserve it. You know, I put this much time into you. I am deserving of this. I know it might sound crazy to some people, but
that's the mind of a married man. See, although a lot of y'all women out here, a lot of y'all's not gonna like this. You ain't gonna like what we got to say, but men have been silent for way too long, and we're just trying to give you the perspective of the mind of a man. So while you might not like it, you might not agree to it, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. Nothing's wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that when you join in that union of marriage, like, not only is it expected, but it is required. You got to understand, if I am trying to sit here and be married to you in a monogamous relationship, I expect you to run back them yams. Like,
real facts though. Hey, dog, like, you're not lying though, man. Like, I just think about before I even got married. Before I got married, like, to my wife, you know, it slowed down now. We got kids and shit, you know, and all that. But before then, you know, I got it all the time. Any fucking time I wanted it. You know, and now it seems like that it slowed down, but it's a good reason why it slowed down, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of reasons why it slowed down within a marriage. Like, you got to think, like, when you're in a marriage, you know, women go through postpartum, women feel some kind of way about their body.
Right.
Like, all these things go into it. And, you know, then you got kids running around the house, you know, you got the kids up and stuff, and you trying to get a quickie in, and, you know, you got kids knocking on your door. Go away. Leave us alone.
Hey,
like, we trying to do something right
now. I've been there, I've done it. Hey, I know, but I'm
knocking and yelling on the door.
But you get what I'm saying though. Like, you know, you can get it anywhere beforehand. You know, I'm not telling you don't get married because it slows down. You will slow down eventually, you know.
Oh yeah, that's marriage.
As a husband, you know, but wanting it when you want it, I feel like, yeah, you should be entitled to that.
I mean, but you
when you're married,
Yeah, when you married, because you got to think. Once we get married, you expect me to be monogamous. Okay? Cool. So if I'm horny and we trying to get it in and you don't feel like it, like that's gonna make us feel some kind of way.
But that's the reason why you gotta get a female on here as well to tell why you don't feel like it.
Oh no,
like,
this,
I want to know. Part 2 of this.
Oh, this definitely gonna be a part 2.
It needs to be a female on here telling us why. You know, we're not saying this is all women, you know, but at the end of the day, we need to know from a woman's point of view.
Well, there's a lot of women out there, even married women, who don't feel like that a man is entitled to their body.
Shit, they entitled to ours. I ain't gonna even lie.
Oh shoot!
I ain't gonna even lie. They entitled to ours.
Yeah, let's.
I ain't gonna even lie. When they tell us that they don't want it, you know, it is what it is. Let our ass tell us that we don't want it. If we tell them that we don't want it, it's a fucking problem.
Oh yeah, because they thinking, oh really? So who you already do it with?
No, did you use the 5-finger discount today? You know what that means? Y'all know what that means, my guy. No, for real. Hey, did you use it today? Like what you been watching?
Oh,
you know, yeah. Like it's all kind of things that go into that. Definitely their mind. You know, they're big thinkers. Women are big thinkers.
See, but you got to think. A lot of women, of course, women sleep with who they want. Men sleep with who they can, because women are the gatekeepers of sex.
You're right.
It's simple.
You're right.
Like they get to say who get to have sex when. You know, no, not now. I'm ovulating. I ain't on birth control. Like, you get to set the terms in every level possible. Women get to set the terms every level possible when it comes to sex, and a man has to comply. Plain and simple. Even in a marriage, this is how it is. I know if I go out with my brother and I come in at 2 a.m. and my wife is knocked out, it ain't happening. I know. She's you know, that's how it is sometimes.
Hey.
And you know what? That's fine, because I know come morning time, hey, we gonna have to get this in. Like, I've been feeling this since last night. We got to get it in.
All this liquor has took a toll on me. It has definitely took a toll on me, and I'm waking up this morning. I'm hopping the shower. We're gonna have some fucking sex. Like, you know, I'm sorry, you know.
No, but see, flip that. My wife came in at 2 a.m. and she wanted to get down.
I already know.
Guess what? It's going down. No ifs, ands, or buts. If she wants it, she's gonna get it.
Right? Because you know we don't look at it like that. You know, we don't look at it like they do. They have a lot of reasons, or they make up excuses. I'm not gonna say excuses.
No, that's some excuses. Now,
but you know,
we ain't gonna sugarcoat.
I know you motherfuckers don't watch movies where motherfuckers like, man, I'm about to get some. Go get the kids ready for bed. And they turned over with their eyes open, but you think they sleep.
They got on some jogging pants and they tie them up real tight, where you can't put your hand down in there and get to it. But for real though,
marriage life though.
But that's how it is sometimes. I mean, and we know that coming into a marriage is going to be expected. I am not expecting my wife to heed to my every command, like, hey, get over here, let's get it in. No, it don't flow like that.
It sound like a porno.
Man, hey.
That sound aggressive.
Right. No, it don't fly like that. Like I said in episode 1, hey, delivery is everything. So, like, even if, like, for example, if I want something to eat, I'm like, hey, baby, can you make me something? Yeah, what you want? All right, I want this. All right, cool. If I say, hey, baby, I'm hungry, make me some eggs. That's not going to fly.
You getting cussed out, bro. You getting cussed out.
It's not going to work. But back to the subject at hand, like, if we are married and we know we are being in a monogamous relationship, and you know that sex is a thing. See, y'all got to understand this. Sex is one of the top 3 things in a relationship that you need. Respect, loyalty, sex. Those 3. You need those 3 for it to work. If one of those is out, that relationship is not going to work. That marriage is going to fall. If one of them three is gone, the relationship's gone. All right. At least with sex, like you gotta understand, like I married you because I get to have these husband benefits. That was one of those reasons. If I knew all I had to do was be loyal and respect,
Right.
with no sex,
Right.
why? I might as well get a roommate. I might as well room up with my brother. Like, hey.
No,
Like-
real facts though. Like, for real though. Like, you think about them type of things as if, somebody would definitely tell you no when you put all this energy and all this time into that person, and then they tell you no, you can't have it. I'm flipping furniture over. I can't have no pussy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm flipping shit over. Hey, I can't have no pussy. I done put all this time, dude. Like, you don't know. Like, I'm good at sex. Like, not to toot my own horn, but I'm good at sex.
Like, that's a confidence booster, because you gotta understand too, at the same time. Like, sex gives a whole lot of benefits to both parties. Like, it's a de-stressor. Like, it boosts men's thinking, and you get better sleep. It helps your blood pressure. It's exercise. Like, you get all of these. It helps women's libido. It does all these things, and it is a equal value exchange. You're getting pleasure. I'm getting pleasure. All right. But women like to treat sex as a loaded value exchange. Women like to treat it as if you have to give me the world in order for you to get this. Whether married women do it, women who are not married do it. Correct. A lot of times women try to control the relationship with sex. They try to control their man with sex.
Shit.
And I'm going to let y'all know right now, that is not the way to go. If any of y'all are thinking about getting married, and if any of y'all, especially you women out there, all 7 of y'all listening, because after this, I probably ain't going to have no women listeners, which is fine. Because at the end of the day, I want y'all to know this is by men, for men, where women are welcome. So if y'all want game, and if y'all sitting here thinking about getting married, even just getting a relationship, especially if that man is vetting you out to be his wife, you're going to have to know these things.
As they said previously in the last episode, marriage is hard. I ain't going to lie. It's definitely hard.
But it's beneficial.
But it is definitely beneficial.
It's beneficial, right. And it's worth it. Like, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
To have an opinion is always great, bro.
Oh, yeah. But you got to think. In a marriage, you're not going to always make the right decisions. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to yell at each other. You're going to disrespect each other to a certain degree. And if you're not able to come back and have a conversation and really communicate, it's not going to work. It's 4 things, because I totally forgot about communication. It's not 3, it's 4.
Oh, you forgot communication?
I forgot communication. Okay. So it's loyalty, respect, sex, and communication.
Yeah.
Now, however you put those, like, that's on you. Like, those is jumbled up, mixed up. There's really not this one comes first and this one comes second. It's not like that. So, like, y'all need to be mindful of that stuff. And men, if you are going into a marriage and you are ignoring all of the red flags,
don't ignore them red flags. I'm telling you right now. I could have married a complete psycho.
Right? Because I'm just going to tell you, man, that's... Y'all got to understand.
Hey, man, go check out them baby pictures as well, man. Like, everybody's not women,
Check the Adam's apple.
Nah, for real. Nah, but
they tricking people out. Nah, I'm just playing.
We bullshit. Nah, but for real though, man, you definitely right. As far as that goes, is men entitled to sex? Married men should be. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying what people are thinking. We should be.
Yeah, that's how a lot of men feel.
Because at the end of the day, y'all not going to say it. A lot of people is afraid to talk to their wife about it. Like, I ain't getting no sex today. Like, bro, quit hiding around the corner.
So, all right, hold on. Yeah, all you fellas that's ignoring the red flags.
Big dummy.
Yeah, you a big dummy. That's what I'm going to tell you. Say
it
again.
Dummy.
You a big dummy. stop ignoring the red flags, gentlemen. Ladies, stop ignoring the red flags. If you see that this man is a narcissistic type of man, sex craze, and you think you're not going to be able to keep that up within a marriage, hey, either you got to have a conversation, seek help. Nothing wrong with therapy. I'm going to keep saying that.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with therapy.
Nothing's wrong with it.
You know.
But people don't want to do it, especially within the Black community. Everybody think we just pray it away. And
yeah, nah.
I tried it.
How'd it turn out for you?
No, you got to do more. Didn't work. It worked to some degree, but you got to do more than just pray, man. Like people think that you praying for something, like God is like a genie of the magic lamp. If I'm praying to God and I'm telling Him, hey, I really want to be intimate with my wife, like just make it happen. Like I need it. Like I'm going crazy, all this stuff. So He's not going to just magically appear and send signals to my wife's brain. Like, I think I'm going to give him some every day for the next 6 years. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work like that. Now, what will happen is He will give you the opportunity to either have those conversations to where you can bring it up.
You're right.
He will build the atmosphere to where you are able to have opportunities to have sex.
Yeah.
But all of that, like you think that He's just gonna be the genie of the lamp, just grant your wish. No, you might have to you might have to go to therapy to talk about these things to be able to get back to that place to where y'all once was. And now, if y'all never was,
and that's the reason why we say it.
That's what it is.
That's the reason why we say, like
a lot of women want to dictate the marriage through sex, and you see that the manipulation, like you didn't cut the grass. You missed this bill.
Hey,
nah, you ain't getting none. Like y'all see it in the movies, y'all see it in TV, y'all see it on social media. You see it everywhere, and no,
we're not even forcing it upon you. We just saying, like, dude, casually, when we ask for it, can we get it? Because if the roles were switched, you would definitely get it.
Oh yeah,
you would get it whenever you want it.
Women,
because if we turn you down, it is a issue.
Yeah, because we're a bunch of horn dogs.
No, man, I already know.
Man, we are some little horny toes that want it all the time. If we can get it all the time, hey, if you're gonna give it for free, a man's gonna take it. If you're not married, so
for real,
stop handing out the cooch just so freely because this is what we gonna tell you.
She belongs to the streets.
Yes, she does.
She definitely does.
You don't want to belong to the streets because a lot of women think just because that they have sex with certain type of men that that's the caliber of man that they can get, and that's not true. Have y'all ever seen women out there, whether you're in the grocery store, whether you're at the park, just walking down the street, whatever the case may be, and you look at her and she got kids, and you like, dang, somebody hit that? Like, hey, seriously.
Nah, for real though, you definitely right.
Seriously.
Hey, I've done looked
like
at
men don't care. Like,
don't care at all.
Especially if they can get it. Like men today, there's like, man, what's the percent? It's like 30% of men have not had, who are still virgins or have not had sex in over a year. 30%.
What are you talking about? You said did you say men?
Yeah. Because like I said, women are the gatekeepers of sex. Women go after the same men for sex. They go for the top 20% guys, like the guys who look good, the guys who's tall enough, the guy who's fit, the guy who has status, the guy who has money. When all along, the fat dude from high school that was always asking for hugs would have treat you like a queen.
Give you chewing gum in class.
Hey, he would have, that was it. She was your queen to be. See, that would have been his queen to be, but she didn't want no parts of him because he looked the part.
Man, this ain't no, what we going back into? What's that time? What was the color purple? What was it? Made in the 80s, 70s?
Damn,
like what was the time frame in that? Like,
that was like back in the 50s.
Oh man, dude,
like that time. Like it's not. See, but that was traditional. That was traditional style.
See, like you didn't have a choice. We're giving you a choice, but at the end of the day, like we're not acting like Mister. Like this ain't no silly and Mister. Like
nah, that was all wrong. That wasn't real life. Hey, but the traditional part of that is that like traditional men will go up to the father.
But do you honestly think back then that they was not giving it up if the husband told them, man, they was getting a beating?
Oh my life.
You ain't gonna get, man, if you told that motherfucker no, man, let's be honest. If you told a motherfucker no, I was going down. Hey, for real, what they did back then would be rape now. Like, motherfucker get knocked across their head.
Hey, and a lot of women still kind of feel that way. Like they don't want to feel pressured. They don't want to feel like that it is required when it's not required, but it is expected to some degree. Like there's always this delicate dance between the two parties, the two genders. It's always this delicate dance of a woman is doing what she needs to do to get the ring, where this man is trying to do what he needs to do to get the cooch.
So a lot of people are like that. Like people be thinking that sex is not a factor in why I married you. Like it like people really think. I'm saying what people really think. I'm telling you that, yeah, I married you because sex was part of the reason why I married you. You was a freak. For me, hell yeah, you was a freak. So I'm like, shit, But I did kind of slow down. The reason why I had to slow down on that is because my wife was diagnosed with postpartum. After we had the twins, it kind of, I had to actually calm down. I couldn't go into it. My wife's sick. She's really sick mentally. And how would I feel to go in and be like, man, I know you sick, but can I get some fucking pussy? Like, how would that sound, bro? That would sound really fucked up if I went in there and said some shit like that. My wife was going through postpartum, but I think that helped in the process of knowing that I couldn't get it when I wanted it. That kind of slowed me down. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, she's doing fine now, by the way, you guys. But that's years ago.
Yeah, but a lot of women go through different stages. Whether if it's, that time of the month, postpartum, generally not feeling well. We ain't talking about that. Oh, I have a headache. I mean,
motherfucker, it'll take some goddamn relief. Shit. Man, motherfucker said some shit to me.
Oh, my brother's well, y'all gotta excuse me.
Hey, I'm happily married, dude. Like I'm telling y'all right now, like I don't have no problem, no issues. The only reason why I felt like I wanted to talk on this subject was because the simple fact is I have felt that way. I only slowed down because the simple fact is my wife went through that drastic change in her life, and I feel like I had to change with her. It ain't something that you can just like put on her at any point.
That's progress. That's communication. That's understanding your partner.
Yeah,
all the things that go into a marriage. So you just can't go in thinking that you're about to do this, that, and the third and do it your way. No, there's got to be a common ground with both parties to understand that, hey, this is how this needs to be. Now, if things is getting rocky, y'all need to have a conversation. There needs to be some kind of form of communication.
Most definitely.
If y'all are not able to sit down and talk like adults, and I'm talking about not going back and forth, yelling, arguing, don't do none of that because it's not going to help the situation. They ain't going to do nothing but prolong you the buns.
No, for real. Real fast. For real.
And everybody want the buns. So, like, speaking on that, like, so do you believe in happy wife, happy life?
Oh, I definitely do.
You believe that?
Definitely do. Man,
what?
I'm telling you, I would make my wife a sandwich.
Is that it? Just a sandwich? She can't get a steak?
No, but at the end of the day,
you got to get a sandwich?
No, I'm talking about the I'm talking about the bacon, egg, and morning.
Okay.
Because that's when my shit happens. It's like literally in the morning. So yeah, at the end of the day, bro. You said a bologna sandwich.
You just said
I
salad.
ain't had bologna since 1996. I'm dead, dog.
No, well, see, me, I would have to disagree with you on that one because I don't believe in a happy wife, happy life. Now, I believe in making your wife happy in whatever terms that is, but you are not responsible for your wife's happiness.
I agree with you on that, but happy wife, happy life, yeah.
But why can't it be happy king, happy kingdom?
Damn, you got a point there.
If daddy ain't happy, nobody in the house is gonna be happy. Like, I'm burning this to the ground. Like,
bro, you a fool. You a fool.
No, hey. but see, that goes both ways. But because the happy wife, happy life came about, is because the women's are the gatekeepers of sex. So it's like, men, we want that. So if we're not going to keep her happy, we're not going to get the buns.
You're right.
And so we got to do, it's like we got to run in circles and do whatever we need to do to kind of make sure that she's happy. So later on that night, if I want to run back them yams, we're going to get that. So, but that's real. Hey. But, you can say happy king, happy kingdom, but, don't nobody care how men feel. We are meant to be masculine men, hard, not complain, not cry over all this. So, don't nobody care about our happiness. My wife cares about mine. So, I ain't really in that category. But generally speaking, like, that's how it is. But it should be happy spouse, happy house.
You're definitely right there. I give you
because it goes both ways.
But I've always, since y'all might not know my story, but I'm a stay-at-home dad. So, yeah, of course, I'm going to, attend to her needs, everything, make sure she's straight. Yeah, I'm cooking every day, I'm making sure the kids eat every day. But, that goes into the happy wife, is it happy life, happy wife?
Happy wife.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, like, I love to make sure she's straight. But back then, I was a fucking dog, dude. I'm talking about a savage. But, after I seen some of the things she has went through, I kind of calmed down and kind of, went through it with her. So, I get it. I totally get it, happy house, happy spouse, I totally get that.
Oh, yeah. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
No, especially within a marriage. Like, if you're just dating a woman, courting her, and all you looking for is to get down and get the cooch, like, sometimes that don't work out. But a lot of times, that's what the women do nowadays. They give it up too easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find yourself, without that nuclear family. Now you got a kid because you didn't require a ring.
Right.
Y'all need to understand that a man, the greatest gift he can give a woman is his last name and his seed.
Correct.
It's the greatest gift a man.
Hey, that's what Dad always taught us,
But the greatest gift that a woman can give a man is a child. Now, why are you giving this greatest gift to just any Tom, Dick, and Harry just because you feel in a mood? Why?
Man.
Now, I know a lot of people ain't... y'all can feel some kind of way about that, but this is the mind of a man.
Quit getting these bitches pregnant, man. Like, I'm going to say it just like that,
Please stop, because we are losing our nuclear families because of this.
We are, dude.
We are not having the man in the household. I said it on the first episode, and I'm going to say it again. I'm a big advocate for marriage. I've been married almost 14 years. How long you been married now?
3.
Been married 3? And he been married 3.
And it's been the best fucking shit. I can't even complain. It's been good. It's been good to me.
See? And that's what I'm talking about right there. See? And that's kind of what we
But that's what happens when you have a dad in the home as well, you seem to pick up things off of him. So shout out to Dad, man. You know,
shout out to Pops.
man,
we appreciate it.
He really put us in a good headspace.
I hope you and Mom don't see his podcast.
Man, because it's wild, dude. Man, you know, I respect my brother because, you know, I seen him get married at 21. What was you, 21?
21.
Yeah, bro.
You was my best man right up there.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Dang, he was 19.
Yeah, and I asked you a few times, man, you sure? Because, you know, we could glide off into the sunset together in the limo. Hey, you know.
See, and that's the one thing. See, I got married young. A lot of men will tell you, don't get married young, live your life, build your value. To some degree, I agree with that. But at what point are you saying that what do I need to experience? What is it out there that I can experience with my wife? Anytime somebody says that, oh, you too young to get married, like you ain't lived your life, all you talking about is buns. That's literally all they talking about.
Man, I'm telling you.
That's literally all they talk about. That's it. Like, there's nothing in this world that I cannot do that does not include my wife. At least I'm getting sex on the regular. Like,
you're right.
At least I'm getting that. So I'm not worried about every other woman out there.
You're definitely right.
Just experiencing the yams. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We're talking about a subject that realistically doesn't pertain to us, but it pertains to a lot of men that really want to speak out about it. A lot of men want to say, man, you gonna give that pussy up. Like, a lot of men want to say that because they want it when they fucking want it. But at the end of the day, though, you gotta understand, though, that comes with, like, literally to have that ability to say that, oh, you know, this is my pussy. You have to be married, my guy. You can't be out there.
You really love the P word.
Yeah, you have to be married, my guy, to have that. Like, for real. Like, for real, bro. Like,
but that is like a lot of.
These men ain't even married and they think they can get it whenever they want. You can get it from multiple females, yeah. You know, one not knowing about the other. Yeah, you can get it the fuck you want to. But, you know, as far as marriage goes, like, I married you not only because I love you, but I knew I was going to get pussy.
That's a determining factor. Like, people got to understand, like, I never would have married you if I knew that I would never get the yams. Like, I
swear to God.
I just want y'all to understand that. Like, I don't, like, women are out there, like, they believe that, oh, sex isn't everything in a relationship. Sex isn't everything in a marriage. No, but it is literally top 3.
You got some good ass sex for you to get married, though.
See, but I ain't gonna lie. But even that, it's not even that, because you gotta think, a lot of women feel like that they got the best. Women feel like
every female feel like that.
Yeah, a lot of females feel like that they got the best. You know, oh, I got that. I got Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, thinking that y'all something y'all not. Y'all not. Stop it. Please stop it.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. Really got them believing that they something they not. Hey, newsflash, ladies. All of y'all have one.
Hey.
The crazy thing is, at least with guys, there's different sizes, lengths, girths.
You're definitely right.
Cut, uncut, long balls. Like, you got all these different things from the guy that you can judge from. Like,
hey, bro, you all wow.
You got all these things you can choose from. But from a girl, from a woman, like, all of y'all's is the same.
It's all the same.
It's all the same. Y'all's is the same.
My homie said a long time ago,
some
bro.
Lips are looser than others.
I never forget my homie said it. Shout out to Ali, though, man. Hey, dude, he's a fool. This motherfucker told me one day, go all out. Hey, man, pussy don't have a face. I'm fucking whatever. I said, man, motherfucking out here is
See, and that goes back. See, nope. That goes back to me saying, when y'all seen that ugly chick that work at the fries at McDonald's, oh, you go get your fries. You just sitting there, you know, you thinking that she a quick hit, so you gonna try to holler, you know, praying down on her low self-esteem.
Hey,
thinking that she's just gonna give it up because you're looking for a quick hit. Look, I'm telling you what men think. He just said it. His homeboy. He don't care.
He don't give a fuck.
It is like that sometimes.
He don't give a fuck.
But hey, believe me, don't believe me. But at the end of the day, y'all have to understand when you are entering into the marriage realm, like sex is a huge factor. Especially now, I'm not gonna say this because there are older couples who get married who no longer is really down with sex or none of that.
Well, they have they have the understanding. They
got that understanding in the beginning. They know it's not about to be a, hey babe, I'm coming home from a 30-minute break. I need a quickie type thing.
But you know what I'm trying to say though, bro? Like, ain't no way that I'm marrying you if I have not had sex with you. Like, there's no way. If the sex is not good, bro, ain't no way.
But hold on. So what about
you about to say it? I feel like you about to say some bullshit. You about to say some bullshit.
No, see, I to some degree, but I'm just going back to where I was brought up. Like, people wanting virgin, don't have sex before marriage type thing. Not even virgin. Man, don't have sex before field. Like virgins. That's traditional. Like you're basically not a traditional woman if you already had sex before marriage, especially if you've already had a kid before marriage. There's no longer traditional values in that. And the crazy thing about that is, never mind. That's going to be a whole nother episode. So I'm not even going to talk about that right now.
What that motherfucker Dave Chappelle say? Gotcha, bitch.
Dang, hey, I need to add that sound bite.
You gotta add that motherfucker out. Hey, dog. Hey, shit's real though. Like, man, the whole subject about being entitled to sex, I definitely have to agree with that though. Like, I don't care how you look at it. Me marrying you, dude, I was getting sex. Hate to put you on blast, babe, but we did it a lot of places. Movie theater, man, bring the popcorn type shit, man. I'm being real, bro.
Like, this is he's a married man and he's at the confession.
But this is what I'm saying though. Booth. Like, bro, you got to think about it. Like, there's no way that I'm marrying you if you have crap sex. Like, there's no way.
Well, hold on. That's right because
I was turned on for a reason.
Well, see now, nowadays, that's how people want to do it because you got to understand if you're about to go into a monogamous marriage, and this is the only person you're going to receive sex from, vice versa. Like you're going to want to know what it is, how it is. You're going to want test drive.
You're definitely right.
You're going to want test drive.
You're definitely right.
So, like, if you're going to test drive it, what are you looking for? Okay, I'm looking to make sure that it don't look like a train wreck down there. I'm trying to make sure it don't stink. She probably making sure that it ain't small. Hey, no. That's what we. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your wife on your wedding night? You like, I'm about to get the dance. I'm about to get the dance. like you.
Hey,
you got to finally get it. Then you go in there, and it's dry. It stinks. It looks a little loose,
man.
Like that's gonna hurt the relationship.
Who bought this fish party to the party? Hey, dog, he can't have me on here no more, dog. Because I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna say some real stuff, dog.
We gonna get canceled before we get started.
I swear to God,
yeah, it's all right.
But it's real though. You right though, bro. Like, who is literally gonna be with somebody that don't have a good shot?
I mean, that's the same thing. A woman wants to test the good.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is. It's not like the old days.
Yeah, we're not. It's not one sided. Like, it's definitely
a woman. Like, can you imagine women? Can you imagine never seeing your guy's thing on the wedding day? I mean, before y'all wedding night, and then he goes and he looks like the little Asian dude from Hangover. You would be pissed.
You think that fucking female gonna pick up a guy and be like, "Oh man, I love his 4-inch dick."
Hey, but that guy's married though.
That's crazy too.
He's married.
But at the end of the day, it's tradition. What's his?
Yeah, he a different culture.
Yeah, he's a different culture. So you know, like at the end of the day, they used to that shit.
I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with.
Hey, dude, like for real though, man, it definitely is great to be on this podcast though, you guys. Man.
Oh yeah,
you all know, man. Like,
yeah, we are having fun, and I also want y'all to know, like, ladies, like especially if y'all in a lot of ladies, a lot of women who are not married but in a monogamous relationship. They might be married. I mean, they might not be married. They might have kids, live together, all that. I mean, me, I'm like, why play house? Like,
why?
Yeah, do the real thing.
Why?
But some people, they just don't want I know some people, they just don't want the government in their marriage. And that's why they don't want to like actually get married. So to some degree, I'm like, all right, I get that. At least y'all still got the nuclear family. So I'm not even going to trip on that.
That's good. No, but kids pick up on that as well. You know, that plays a huge role in the kids' mentality. You know,
Mommy, why your last name different than Daddy?
Right. You know, at the end of the day, it plays a role. You know, and then the fact is the kid's name is the same as the mom's, or might be the same as the dad's. Like, it's just weird, dude. Stop.
Yeah.
Man, if you really serious about somebody, if you're gonna have sex with somebody, man, make it worth your while. Like, for real. Like, when I tell you that, I mean it cold-heartedly.
Yeah, that's a confidence booster for me too. Sure. I'm just, hey, it's a real thing out there. Like, I mean, my wife know, like, it was like me, like, I wanted it all the time. And I had to slow down because you know, I didn't want her to get burnt out. And then, you know, you go through a dry spell. But I will say every single marriage, every single relationship goes through dry spells within the marriage. Plain and simple. So if you think you about to go get it in every day or whatever, it's not going to work. It don't work like that. Life is about choices and trade-offs. It's about compromise. All right. You're not going to get everything you want within a marriage. You're not going to get everything you want within a partner. There's always compromise. It's not settling. Settling and compromise is two different things. Kind of. They similar. You know what I'm trying to say.
He said kind of.
but you gotta understand, like, hey, if you know that your guy is horny and you don't want to give him none, hey, give him a hand job. Not that, hey, there's always special attention.
He means head, guys.
We all know what that means.
That sound mighty nice, dog. That sound mighty nice. You gotta do it again.
There's special attention.
Gail swallows.
I'm just saying. There's that too. Like, there's so many different things. Tell us if you don't want to, you know, you're not feeling it. Although when we're not feeling it, there's a lot of questions that come up because men, we are horn dogs. Mm-hmm. We are going to want it. So it is weird when a woman wants some and you're turning her away. She wants to know the reason. Y'all can go on YouTube, TikTok, whatever right now. And there are women out there that are saying that, hey, is your guy entitled to sex? He was like, no. It's like, okay. So when you want sex, do you get it? She's like, yeah, I get that whenever I want. He was like, okay, what if he denies you? She was like, well, he must be gay. Or, oh, he's getting it from somebody else. Or, no, that ain't happening. Like, I'm thinking you think it's something wrong with me. Like, and sometimes it's just like, we don't want it.
Don't want it.
That's not me.
I got that throbbing headache you've been talking about. Like, for real, bro. Like, man, dude, it's just so fucking funny, though, that you just said that, though, bro. Like,
hey, man, that's how it is, though. But all you women out there that are sitting there just saying that your husband is not entitled to your body because you belong to him, she belongs to you.
Definitely right. Definitely right.
So with you sitting there saying that he only gets my body when I say so.
Stop the cap.
Stop it.
Stop it, dude. Stop it, G.
Stop. Because it don't flow like that.
Mm-mm.
Like, we want something in return for our protection, our leadership, our provision. We want all that. Just like we want something from you, you want something from us.
Yeah.
Like it's a compromise. It's a delicate dance between the two, whether you're married, whether you're in a just a regular monogamous relationship. All right. So just don't jump on a man just because you want to have a baby and that's the only time you want to jump on a man. Like, no. Don't do that. So, but yeah, that's where we at though. That's
definitely nice though, bro.
That's a good
man.
combo.
That's a good combo, bro. We over here laughing this shit though, man. Like I hope y'all know we're really serious, but we're just joking because we're around each other a lot. You know,
yeah.
We go cigar bar and stuff, and we start talking, and this is how it goes. So
now we get to get it on film. Oh man, they gonna kick me off.
Oh man,
hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna trip. I had fun with this.
I did too, bro. It was a nice conversation.
Oh yeah. So, anything else you want to add?
I'm gonna say to you guys, there are toys out here for men.
What?
Just in case, man. Hey, there are toys. I don't have one myself. I got the 5-finger discount, you know. But at the end of the day, though, you know, like for real. If you want to feel a vagina, go get a toy, my guy. Like for real.
Hey, it's better. It's better than doing.
Yeah, don't go out there cheating. No, it ain't worth it. It's not worth it. You will compromise your whole marriage.
Yeah, it's not, especially if you got a great woman. Don't do it because nothing good will come from it.
Definitely won't.
Yeah,
no good is coming from that.
But hey, ladies, at the same time, you can't push your man out the door if you know he wants sex and you just refusing to give it to him for whatever reason. Like, at least have the combo. Have the combo, say what's wrong, and let him determine if he can deal with that or not. And vice versa. I'm just not putting that on the ladies, you know, guys too. Hey, if you're not giving your wife the attention that she needs, the intimacy that she needs and that she wants, y'all need to have that conversation.
Definitely.
Don't be out there doing whatever and thinking that there's something wrong with her.
It's never,
because women, hey, their minds go crazy. They gonna think, hey, what's going on? What did I do? What's wrong? Why don't he want me? But us fellas, we equate sex to you wanting us, you wanting to be with us. Like, don't give us the lazy buns. We don't want that. Don't give us no sympathy sex, especially your husbands. Like, if it's my birthday and you like, hey, so do you want some or not? Like, no, don't come to me like that.
Yeah, no.
You know, don't come to me like that. Because that is a complete turnoff. Now,
Most
some
definitely.
guys, if he is starving for it, he's gonna go with it because he's gonna get what you give him. But
definitely going to.
Oh yeah, but a real marriage and people, you know, that actually know each other and actually have the conversation, like we understand that. We understand.
Definitely understand.
So yeah, this is gonna have to be a part 2.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have to add a female on this next one, man. When I tell you, man, I just want to get it from that point of view because I actually want to be on the part 2 because I want to know really why
They're gonna cancel you.
Man, they are gonna cancel me. Hey, they gonna cancel me ASAP. But at the end of the day, though, I'm happily married, so I don't give a fuck what any of y'all think.
Hey, true that.
For real. I don't care what nobody thinks.
True that.
I don't care, you know. But at the end of the day, I know a lot of people do care about what people say.
How often do you see 2 young black brothers in happy married relationships with kids, thriving, doing good, and trying to sit here and give y'all the 411? I've been married longer than he has, but that don't mean that he lacks an experience.
That's what I looked up to, though.
Yeah.
You know, my brother, you know, being married since 21, he went through a lot of trials and tribulations. I get it. You know, everybody does. What marriage doesn't? But this man has pointed me in the right direction every single time. My father has also. Like, man,
Oh yeah.
being married to a Bruce is not for the weak. I'm gonna let you know that right now. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. So, at the end of the day, though, this man, dude, he's doing big things, and I hope he really does, change lives out here when it comes to stuff like this.
I hope so. I hope this conversation can help a lot of married people to at least have the conversation. If you're over here and you wondering why you don't get the buzz on the regular, talk to her.
Don't be afraid to sit down with your wife, dude.
Man.
Don't be afraid.
Or even your girl. If
even your girl.
And y'all been together for a long time, like, if you know her well enough, like,
you
have
should
the conversation. Right.
You should. If you're gonna have that conversation with her, you should.
You should know her. If you don't,
Big dummy.
that's what you are.
Hey, dog, whole food, dog. For real, you're whole food. Hey.
But also, like, I didn't know that is somewhere between 5 and 15% of marriages are sexless marriages, and sexless is like having sex like once every 6 weeks.
Got me fucked up. Look at this sad eye. No, I look at my brother. You got me fucked up. Hey, if my wife ever, we are divorcing. What? I can't get. What agreement is that? Is it on paper?
Yes. Yeah, you can Google that.
What?
Once every 6 weeks. They say it's like at least under 10. If you have sex 10 times a year, that's a sexless marriage. 10 times in a year.
5-finger discount, my guy.
Hey, you're gonna have to do something. But that goes back to like the first episode. Why marriage? For better or for worse.
You're right.
I mean, are you willing to do it? If you don't have those tough conversations in the beginning, like, you only setting yourself up for failure. So I don't like.
What are they training to be a monk or something? What the fuck is going on?
Hey, but there are sexless marriages out there. Now,
that shit
it didn't say age range, because you got to think if I didn't get to see the age range, but if they talking about people who are in like their 60s and 70s,
it would make sense.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't.
But I literally, bro, I have sex with my wife, and I tell her, man, when we 60 years old, we still gonna be doing this. Still gonna be going in. We still doing this, right? Like, no, bro,
your hip.
That has to be marriages that like start off like 50 or 60, like y'all just met at 60.
It's got to be something like that.
It's got to be something like that. It's not making no sense. Like, I would never. I would.
At that point, if they just marrying like when they in their 60s or even late 50s or something like that, because I still see myself getting down when I'm 40, 50 years old now.
Man, me too, man. Hey,
maybe not as much, but before we go, how many times a month do you think is a healthy sexual relationship within a marriage? How many times in a month do you think you like, okay, I can deal with this? Like the lowest number you can think of.
I would say, 20?
Jesus Christ.
20 times a month?
I know I might sound off a little bit, but it's true.
You got to go to a meeting.
20 out of, what we talking about, a 30-day month or a 31?
30.
Look at me, though. Nah, for real, though. Hey, if you think about it, though, every other day until she becomes on, her period or whatnot, every other day, though.
Every other day, that's about...
Every other day.
Yeah, about half.
Yeah, about half, about like 14, 15. That's being realistic. But what I mean is, like, for real, I'm not old. I'm still young. I go to the gym every day. I work out every day. Cardio does build.
Yeah, that's true.
It does build. It builds
true.
up. And like I said, I have to release. If I don't release, I'm being there using the 5-finger discount, my guy. But what I mean is, like, for real, my wife is not, she's not going to tell me that I can't have it. She's not going to tell me that, maybe when she gets a little bit older, but when she went through postpartum, I understood, but now, we're young.
Go through something, hey, it could be a time where I'm just like, hey, a relative passed away. So you're sad for weeks on end and just don't feel like it.
Understandable.
So, she's gonna have to understand that side and vice versa. You have to understand your partner. You have to have tough conversations. Like, even if it is those tough ones, be like, hey, like, I know you sad and everything, but I'm feeling real deprived right now. I understand you going through it. If we got to go talk to somebody to kind of get over this so we can get back to us, like, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Y'all need to start talking like that within your relationships and within your marriage, because if you can't do that, you're setting yourself up for failure.
You definitely are.
So that's just that PSA. I thank my brother for coming out and telling his confessions. That's what it's all about. So I need y'all to go ahead and give it up for him. I appreciate him for coming out.
Yeah. I appreciate this coming out, man. Being able to have a drink, a nice cigar, chill with my bro.
From day one, man.
Man, at the end of the day,
yeah,
it's gonna be great, dude.
Yeah, man. So for all y'all, this will be, posted up on all streaming sites. Go look me up. Tell a friend. Tell that friend to tell a friend. It'll be on YouTube. Look me up. Married Man Confessions Podcast. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let's have the conversation down in the comments. Look me up on my Facebook, Married Man. Let's have the conversation. Hey, the mic.
Love y'all.
I'm here. We can have it. We can have the convo. Like, if you don't agree, that's fine. We're all here.
Put it in the comments, goddammit. Put it in the comments, man. Let us know if you don't like it. But at the end of the day, though, like, you literally are seeing two brothers literally talk about real truth, real life.
Oh, yeah.
So just understand it's going to be greatness here.
Definitely. Y'all can hit me up on my my email, the mmcpodcast@gmail. If y'all got something that y'all want me to react to, a title that you want me to talk about, go ahead and let me know. On any of them sites, hey, I'll give you credit for it. We can talk about it. Like, hey, there's nothing on this that we can't talk about. So until next time,
peace out, you guys, man.
We gon' holler at y'all.
Man, good shit, man.
Y'all be easy, man. Peace.